Χαίρετε, χαίρετε, χαίρετε. Καλώς ήρθατε σε ένα ακόμα βίντεο από το Σπίδας Plays. Συνεχίζουμε τη σειρά μας για το Call of Cthulhu. Την περασμένη φορά, στο περασμένο βίντεο πιάσαμε κουβεντούλα, ήρθαμε στο χόκι, μίλησα με τον ευγενέστατο τον μπάρμαν, έπιασα φιλίες με τον κύριο δίπλα και τώρα θα εξερευνήσω λίγο το μπαρ πριν βγω λίγο παρά έξω να πάω στην αποθήκη και Γεια σου, παιδιά.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay. Βοητευτικότατη κυρία. Μπορώ να της πω
I told you to beat it.
Έλα τώρα, δεν θέλεις δηλαδή, εντάξει, οκ. Με συμπαθούν πάρα πολύ εδώ πέρα.
You like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Καλά. Ναι.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Γιατί, τι έγινε?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Έλα, από τι?
Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
Darkwater,
True. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I had the wings of the golden voice. I was present and
The
the
one behind me. Τι είναι αυτός τρελός?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Ναι.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said,
Οκ. Ανάτο.
She won't stop asking.
"Not that again. She'd get us in trouble."
I know.
Οκ. Πολύ μυστήριο εδώ πέρα. Ήταν φαλινοθύρες, ήταν... Α, να το newspaper report.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Οκ, δεν έχει κάτι. Οπα.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Οκ. Ας βγούμε λίγο έξω να θαυμάσουμε τον υπέροχο καιρό. Αχ, talk to Fitzroy. Για πάμε να μιλήσουμε στο καπετάνιο. Harbor Master, υπάρχει εδώ, Harbor Master.
The Scylla.
Α, η
It
σκύλα.
finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Α, ωραία. Αυτό που φέρα το Miraculous Cat.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Να βαριούνται. Δεν ανεβαίνει τη σκάλα. Μάλιστα. Και ήρθαμε εδώ για να ψάξουμε.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Captain Fitzroy, μάλιστα. Ή ο ίδιος άνθρωπος.
What a macabre souvenir.
Και αν πώς βγήκε το πόδι. Καλά, Call of Cthulhu είναι. Τα πάντα μπορεί να γίνουν. Και εδώ δύο πόδια, μάλιστα.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Γιατί?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Okay, manifests. Και πρέπει τώρα να πάμε πίσω στο τέτοιο. Φίλε, πού πας? Οπα, κάτσε.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Αλλά μπορώ να ανοίξω την πόρτα για τη χέστρα. Μάλιστα. Τραβάμε και καζανάκι. Ξέρε παιδιά. Καταλαβαίνω ότι είναι...
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Καταλαβαίνω ότι είναι δύσκολες εποχές. Λίγη μπογιά δεν μπορείτε, δηλαδή συγγνώμη, όλο αυτό το χάλι γιατί?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume.
Although
these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Μάλιστα.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Έλα, μωρέ.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past.
Έλα, πες μας.
Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Ναι, δεν μπορώ. Είναι...
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Α, θα κάνουμε και forensics.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Τι καινούριο να έχω. Δεν δουλεύεις. Που έχω πολλά χρόνια να παίξω adventure μεταξύ. Για πάμε να ξαναδούμε το πόδι. Μήπως έχει τίποτα. Μήπως τώρα ξεκλείδωσε κανένα καινούριο...
What a macabre souvenir.
Να και ξεκλείδωσε τίποτα. Πάμε. Πάμε, συνεχίζουμε τώρα. Να δούμε μήπως πάμε στο Warehouse 36.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand, you're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
You can't understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Οκ. Βασικά είναι αρκετά ατμοσφαιρικό, εντάξει, δεν μπορώ να πω.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, It's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Τουρισμός.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay, ενδιαφέρον.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Α, ωραία, είναι μια χαρά. Okay.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Πεθαμένη πόλη.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Είναι κοινό μυστικό, ενδιαφέρον. Μία εκβιάστρια, ένα νεκρό νησί και...
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Δεν μίλησες αυτά τα παιδάκια.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go
Yeah,
dive
that's-
first, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your record. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Wow,
But he
Joker
only
style.
smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Δεν θα κάνω like. Για πάμε να δούμε το αγάλμα. Εσύ φίλε, δεν είσαι σε πολύ διάθεση να μιλήσεις, δεν έχεις πολύ διάθεση να μιλήσεις. Για να δούμε. Μάλιστα. Σεν Μπρέντα. Μεγάλη χάρη, τη βοήθειά μας, να τα ανάψουμε κανένα κεράκι. Τι είναι αυτά εδώ κάτω? Αυτά δεν μοιάζουν και τόσο διαφορετικές.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Α, κάποιος δηλαδή υπήρχε κάποιο protection και κάποιος το έσπασε εδώ. Μάλλον.
I've no idea what it says.
Καθόλου μύθος τσεκ. Ακριβώς αυτό. Lockpicking.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Συγγνώμη, δεν μπορώ να ανέβω από εδώ πάνω. Why Brendan, αυτός που ψαρεύει. Βασικά. Για να δούμε, αυτός ξέρει τίποτα.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Ωραία.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Oh, fuck. Και πώς μπαίνουμε? Από εδώ είναι ο αγαπητός, από εδώ είναι ο αγαπητός. Δεν είναι Skyrim να χορπηδάμε από πάνω. Θα τι κάνουμε? Από εδώ, να περπατήσουμε λίγο στην πόλη.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Εντάξει, οκ.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Εντάξει, πίστεψέ με, δεν νοιάζει και κανέναν. Και είναι λίγο linear, ρε.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Και βρήκαμε και τη σκάλα. Και βρήκαμε και το μίτζι.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Ναι, κάντο. Ναι, δεν έχει επιλογή. Δεν έχει τίποτα άλλο να ψάξω εδώ.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ενδιαφέρον, πάρα πολύ ενδιαφέρον. Τι είσαι εσύ, παιδάκι μου, ποια εννοείς?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Ωραία. Πήγαμε για το ratchet, να πάμε να βρούμε και να ανέβουμε πάλι πάνω. Mount ratchet device. Άρα πρέπει να έχει και άλλα πραγματάκια να ψάξω. Φυσικά να κάνω λίγο κάτι. Για πότε είναι το last. Όχι. Resume game. Settings. Να σηκώσω λίγο το brightness, ναι. Γιατί cancel, apply settings, yes. Ναι, πολύ καλύτερα τώρα. Ωραία. Για να ψάξουμε πως υπάρχει και τίποτα άλλο, έτσι να... Όπα, να το... Πού είναι? Spot hidden. Για να δούμε. Έχει τίποτα άλλο? Ωραία, λοιπόν. Πολύ περίεργο. υπάρχει τίποτα δηλαδή που να μπορεί να μας βοηθήσει να το σηκώσουμε τώρα αυτό το πράγμα. Ας πάω να μιλήσω τώρα στο καπτά γέρο και βλέπουμε. Μήπως να μιλήσω κατευθείαν, γιατί φαντάζομαι ότι η Cat είναι αυτή η οποία είναι without care in the world.
Another break?
One of those damn...
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Δεν αντιδρά. Όπα. Αυτή πρέπει να είναι η Cat. Εδώ μεταξύ.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Άρα χρωστούσε ο σύζυγος της κυρίας. Και $68. Αμάν. $68 εκείνη την εποχή, για την εποχή εκείνη ήταν πολλά. Για να μιλήσω εδώ.
Back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Not yet. Άρα καταλήγουμε πάλι στο ίδιο σημείο. Ο Λόλεκ και ο Μπόλεκ εδώ. Δεν ενδιαφέρομαι να τους ξαναμιλήσω. Οκ. Ξαναμπαίνουμε μέσα. Για πάμε εδώ πάνω. Ναι, κάτι λείπει. Αλλά δεν μου λέει τι λείπει. Ωραία. Και αυτό έχει πολύ σάπιο σύστημα saving. Όπα.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Άρα πάμε. Επιτέλους. Πάμε.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Έλα, για να σε δω.
Damn, I broke it.
Και τώρα.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Αυτό πόνεσε.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Αμάν.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Ναι, μάλλον. Οκ. Τράβηξε για αυτή τη φορά το επεισόδιο. Οκ, ήταν λίγο δύσκολο. Είναι λίγο, έχω καιρό να παίξω αυτού του στυλ παιχνίδι. Έχω χρόνια βασικά να παίξω adventure style game. Γιατί περισσότερο adventure μου θυμίζει. Παλιού τύπου. Εντάξει. Καλά τράβηξε, φάγαμε και το ξύλο μας. Εντάξει. Η ζωή συνεχίζεται και εμείς το ίδιο. Αυτό ήταν λοιπόν για σήμερα. Να είστε καλά. Καλή συνέχεια εύχομαι. Τα καλύτερα. Και θα τα πούμε. Μέχρι την επόμενη φορά. Γεια σας.